Hello, my name is Brittany. If you guys don't know who I am, I have a makeup account on Instagram where I do all kinds of different makeup things, and I started about 3 years ago and have done a lot of cool things through this makeup account of mine. Like today, I've partnered up with CATRICE to give you 3 looks in 3 days with this palette. It is called the CATRICE Pro Slim Eyeshadow Palette, and I am choosing the Vintage Soul one because, as you can see, the colors are kind of more deep and rich and warm, and that's kind of the whole vibe I want to go for. And so what I'm gonna basically do is create 3 different looks, one on YouTube, one on IGTV, and one on IG Live on CATRICE. Kind of simple, and then I'm gonna do like a really smoky look, and then I will do a completely different look, but they will all be kind of festive. And that's gonna be interesting because festive for me can mean something different than festive to you. So I'm very curious to see how you guys like my 3 different looks that I'm creating. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. All right, I've gone ahead and zoomed you guys in, and now I'm gonna go in with the True Skin High Coverage Concealer. This is the waterproof one, and this is in the shade 002 Neutral Ivory, and I'm just gonna use this as an eyeshadow base, basically. But you can really use any concealer as a base to do your eyeshadow. I haven't found one concealer that doesn't really work for it, but if you do want a certain eyeshadow base for your eyeshadow, then I know that CATRICE also makes a eyeshadow primer, but I am just gonna go ahead and use this concealer to create a neat base for my eyeshadow. I'm also just gonna use my finger to kind of dab that out and make sure there's no creases. And it's all smooth. And I'm thinking for this look, I'm gonna go for kind of like a more light, soft, festive look, and it's gonna be a pretty simple, easy look. So if you want to recreate this for the holidays, I know it's kind of hard with Corona and everything right now. I don't know how it is where you are living at, but here in Germany, we're basically back in lockdown, so we're not able to, go and see our friends and do all that. So I'm just gonna go home to my parents this Christmas. Of course, that's what I want to do anyway, but it would be nice to get, all of my family together and see my friends as well. But unfortunately, we can't do that this year, and so we are gonna create kind of a soft, festive look to maybe, stay at home with your family, or maybe if you're celebrating with your roommates, that kind of thing. So what I'm gonna do is just take a fluffy brush like this, and I'm first gonna go into this shade called Velvet. This one right here. Just gonna go in there like 2 times and then do the little thing. Make sure there's no creases. And I'm really just gonna put this straight in my crease and barely touch my skin and get that color on there. Also gonna use circular motions to really get that nice blend. Now I'm going to take the same shade and just very gently run it under my eye. Not necessarily close to the waterline, but I'm kind of creating like a transition color before I go in with any other colors. Alright, now we'll go into the shade called Cozy. And I'm really just gonna use this to fade out this shade I put on my eye even more. So I'm gonna go above that just slightly and gently blend it out. also underneath my eye. And there we have just a nice little blend. Now what I'm gonna do is go into this shade again, but I'm gonna pack it on more of a dense, smaller brush and run it along my waterline. All I'm gonna do now is take this shade named Blossom, and I'm gonna try to swatch it. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'm just gonna put it on my finger and put it on my lid. Oh, that's so pretty. I like using my finger for shimmers because it really gets you the most payoff from the shadow. But then I'll show you in a second what I like to do as well is go in with a brush into the shimmer just ever so slightly, and then it'll blend it up a little bit and it'll blend kind of into the shadow that you already put down. What I'm going to do now is take Crimson, which is this shade right here, and it's kind of the darker red shade from the shade that I used earlier. And I'm just gonna put this kind of at the outer corner of my eye and first put it or pack it on there. And then I'm also gonna take it just a tiny bit under my eye. It's gonna create kind of a dimension to your eye. And it won't just look like one color was blended. Keep doing that until you have it to the intensity that you'd like it. I think this is kind of the perfect palette for the holiday season because you have everything that you really need. Like you have those red tones, those warm tones, you also have a black, you have every kind of transition shade that you need, you have pretty shimmers. It's very easy to travel with if you are still able to travel. So yeah, for me. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go into the first shade again and just make sure that shade I just put down is nice and blended into the other shades. Here is what we have. I think it's very simple but creates a huge difference, and once we have lashes on, now that I'm basically done with my eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and put mascara on. And this is the Lashes to Kill Waterproof Volume Mascara. This is what she looks like. I've never tried her, but ooh, I really like the brush already. Ooh. Okay, I really like this. I like it. I'm really excited about this actually. The lashes I'll be using from Catrice are the Lash Couture lashes. These are what they look like. They seem very fluffy and light, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put those on real quick. Lashes are on. To finish my makeup, I'm going to use this blush. It is called 20 Glistening Pink. And I'm just gonna go dabbing that real quick. And I like to apply my blush kind of close to my eyes, like where a highlight usually goes. I've always done this, or ever since I started doing makeup like this. Also some on my nose. This side. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I am quite blush obsessed. And this one is super nice. Since this is kind of like a softer, more natural look for me, I want to do a bold lip, and what better way to celebrate Christmas or to get in the Christmas mood than with a red lip. So I'm going to use the Plumping Lip Liner, and this is the shade 80 Press the Hot Button. And the lipstick I'm going to use is the Match Pro Ink Non-Transfer Liquid Lipstick in the shade This Is My Statement. So first I'm going to line my lips with the lip liner. And I'm going to overline a little bit. That's just the preference. If you don't like doing this, don't do it. But if you do, then go ahead and do it. But yeah, I guess I can't talk while doing this, huh? Okay, now I'm just gonna fill it in with this. Last but not least, I'm going to highlight my face a little bit, and I'm using the 10 Ultimate Platinum Glaze More Than Glow highlighter. This is what it looks like. It has a really cute imprint of some flowers. And I'm just gonna use the same brush I used for my blush. Where's a mirror? I need a mirror. And, ooh. Okay, I used the tiniest bit, and it's gorgeous. Wow. Alright, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys liked this tutorial, and I hope it was easy enough to recreate at home for the holidays, or if you just want to do a look like this anytime, then I hope it's really easy to follow. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will hopefully be able to create more videos for you guys. All the product links will be put in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I hope that you get everything that you want, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!